Hi, you spiritual friends. I'm just sitting on the edge of my bed now, and I thought I'll read from the Conversations with God book because I haven't read from there for a little while. And it's only through these books that I became a Christian, as you may know if you follow me a little bit. But if you don't, I became a Christian by reading these books, Conversations with God, which led me to becoming a Christian after being an atheist for 65 years. And so I'm going to read from book 3. Is it 3? No, this is book 2, Conversations with God. So here we go. This might be a bit... it even starts here. Yeah. I put a little piece of paper in there to read this one day, and I don't know whether I should. It's a bit naughty, really, especially now I'm going to church and every Sunday, and the headline of this is, here we go, I've underlined it, Return to Spirituality, full stop. Forget about religion. Now you see why I'm being a bit coy, but nevertheless, the truth is the truth, and I am the truth, and I tell the truth. And the same as Jesus tried to tell the truth, didn't he? And he was crucified for telling the truth. So, here's my famous pint mug. I'm having a ginseng green tea with other herbs in it. Very refreshing. Anyway, I'll get on with what I'm going to do. Yeah. Toodaloo. You remember that? Toodaloo. Right. As I said there, return to spirituality. Forget about religion. That statement is going to anger a lot of people. People will react to this entire book with anger unless they do not. That's God speaking there. And this is Neil. Why do you say forget religion? God, back to God. Because it is not good for you. Understand that in order for organized religion to succeed, it has to make people believe they need it. In order for people to put faith in something else, they must first lose faith in themselves. So the first task of organized religion is to make you lose faith in yourself. Well, that sounds very philosophical to me. Yes. They must first lose faith in themselves. Right. Now I've got to stop butting in here as I go along. So the first task of organized religion is to make you lose faith in yourself. The second task is to make you see that it has the answers. You do not. And the third and most important task is to make you accept its answers without question. If you question, you start to think. If you think, you start to go back to the source within. Religion can't have you do that because you're liable to come up with an answer different from what it has contrived. So religion must make you doubt yourself, must make you doubt your own ability to think straight. The problem for religion is that very often this backfires, for if you cannot accept without doubt your own thoughts, how can you not doubt the new ideas about God which religion has given you? Pretty soon you even doubt my existence. which, ironically, you never doubted before, when you were living by your own intuitive knowledge, you may not have had me all figured out, but you definitely knew I was there. It is religion which has created agnostics. Yeah, that's a line there in itself, isn't it? Religion has created agnostics. Well, it probably created me, being an atheist for 65 years, because of certain things which I won't discuss now. We'll carry on with this. Any clear thinker who looks at what religion has done must assume religion has no God, for it is religion which has filled the hearts of men with fear of God. Where once man loved that which is all in its splendour, it is religion which has ordered men to bow down before God, where once men rose up in joyful outreach. This still makes sense to me. It is religion which has burdened man with worries about God's wrath, where once man sought God to lighten his burden. It is religion which told men to be ashamed of his body and its most natural functions, where once man celebrated those functions as the greatest gift of life. It is religion which taught you that you must have an intermediary in order to reach God, where once you thought yourself to be reaching God by simply living of your life in goodness and in truth. And it is religion which commanded humans to adore God, where once humans adored God because it was impossible not to. Everywhere religion has gone, it has created disunity, which is the opposite of God. Religion has separated man from God, man from man, man from woman. Some religions actually telling man that he is above women, even as it claims God is above man, thus setting the stage for the greatest travesties ever fostered upon half the human race. Yes, I tell you this, God is not above man, and man is not above women. That is not the natural order of things, but it is the way everyone who had power, namely men, wished it was when they formed their male worship religions, systematically editing out half the material from their final version of the Holy Scriptures, and twisting the rest to fit the mould of their male model of the world. It is religion which insists to this very day that women are somehow less, somehow second-class spiritual Christians, citizens rather there, somehow not suited to teach the word of God, preach the word of God, or minister to the people. Like children, you are still arguing over which gender is ordained by me to be my priest. I tell you this, you are all priests, every single one of you. There is no one person or class of people more suited to do my work than any other. But so many of you men are just like your nations, power hungry. They do not like to share power, merely exercise it, and they have constructed the same kind of God, a power-hungry God, a God who does not like to share power, but merely exercise it. Yet I tell you this, God's greatest gift is the sharing of God's power. I would have you be like me. Well, I'll stop there, and you might need to play this back a bit, or twice or something, to get the gist of what God is saying, that man created religion so he could order other men and women and the human race about and threaten them with God's wrath. That's why growing up I thought this all-powerful entity, supernatural person, can't be real. So that's why I was probably an atheist for 65 years. Anyway, whatever you believe in, try and be good to your fellow man. We are born by love, most of us. We're born to love and be kind to our fellow people. Like babies, they don't discriminate regarding colour of skin or gender. They just love being alive. You can just see them being natural, and then we start taking all this information in and we learn to be maybe horrible. Some of us anyway. Blessed you, and blessed all your family, and I hope they're all in good health, and if not, talk to Jesus, or if you prefer to talk to the Heavenly Father, that's good as well. Be happy is the best thing, and always tell the truth. And if you tell the truth, it's going to lead to happiness, because there's less arguments because you're telling the truth. Anyway.